Awards for top new female vocalist. Hey,
Right.
First up, though, here we have a news of a health scare for another ACM nominee. The reports are on Sunday, Doug Stone experienced chest pains and dizziness and numb arms during a concert in Prineville, Oregon.
And as a result of that, Doug was flown to Nashville yesterday and admitted to a hospital here. His publicist tells us he will not attend tomorrow night's Academy of Country Music Awards, where he is nominated for Top Male Vocalist of the Year.
They say he will also have to cancel a number of upcoming concert dates, but they have no details on how many until more is known on his condition. They just don't know what it is yet. But
Right.
Doug, if you win, we'll grab the award and bring it to you.
Right. Our best wishes for a speedy recovery there, buddy. Moving right along, you know, we were talking about Paula Carlson and her solo career. Well, Winona Judd, and her mom, Naomi, are up for their 8th Top Vocal Duet Award this year. You know, Winona may be in that solo career next time.
Oh, yes, I'm sure she
Solo
will
award.
be. I think this is really kind of a coincidence because 8 years ago today, the Judds began their reign as country's hottest duo when they scored their first #1 record with
Mama, he's
crazy. Right. Well, our cameras have been following their career from the beginning. And on this anniversary, we thought we would reach back into the archives and bring you this look back.
Mama, he's crazy. He's crazy over me. And that was our very first #1 record.
This song was the first of dozens of hits for country music's most awarded duo. As the Judds wrapped up their final tour last fall, it was still one of their most requested songs. But to tell this story correctly, we have to start at the beginning.
How are you? Hi, Joe.
How you doing?
It was back in 1983 that Naomi Judd and her daughter walked into RCA and auditioned for label head Joe Galante.
One day a mother come to a prison to see an erring but precious son.
Do you have a gut feeling as to how far they can go in the business?
Oh, I think that the proverbial term big time is what we're talking about.
Joe was right on the money.
Mama, I found someone.
Mama He's Crazy quickly rose to #1 and spent a total of 23 weeks on the country singles chart.
We really didn't know how important that day was.
Winona was a teenager when the song hit the top. Being a star was still just a dream.
Well, first of all, since I'm only 19, I really cannot, I'm just now beginning to grasp a hold of what it really is like.
Have mercy.
Just weeks later, reality set in, and the mother-daughter team were country music's hottest new stars.
We're starting to realize, because a waitress will walk straight over to you and start singing, Mama, he's crazy, you know, and it's wonderful to get to have that instant rapport with strangers.
Mama, he's crazy.
The love affair with their fans has gone full circle, and looking back, the Judds are still amazed at their climb to the top that began with one song.
To this day, still come up to me and say, I had to read it in your bio to believe it. I didn't believe it. It was kind of like too Cinderella-like, but I said, well, it's the truth.
And as a result, we've become hope sellers to people.
That's important.
You know, we say, hey, you know, we're from a little tiny town, we come from the ranks, if we can do it, you can too.
Well, you know, Mama He's Crazy was the first of 8 consecutive #1s for the Judds, and it all happened over the next 2.5 years for them.
Now, wait a minute. If you think Naomi and Winona looked different back in 1983, well, the reporter on that interview has changed quite a bit, too. Shall we take a look at this?
Oh, did you?
Yes. Thank goodness they put the name up there. I didn't know who that was for a minute.
Look at my hair. Ooh.
It was 1983?
Oh, look at it now. It's kind of big, isn't it?
Yeah, it sort of exploded on you there, dear.
Thanks. But the thing is, you know, usually, you know, when you look at somebody that long ago, they look goofy.
Yeah.
Now, I looked goofy, but the Judds were still beautiful, don't you think? They've always been gorgeous.
You didn't look that goofy.
Well,
just a little bit.
Just a little goofy, okay. Well, this goofy girl loves Texans, and we have 7 of them waiting in the wings.
Yes.
Asleep at the Wheel is up next. Don't go away.